Welcome to day 3. It's 7 in the morning. I was up till about 11 o'clock at last night in the garage. But again, I'm up ready to do the thing that makes me happy. So I got the wood benches done. I'm going to go finish up cleaning out the garage and basically share the results with you. And then I think we're just going to kind of figure it out from there. I have a trip to North Carolina in 2 days, so I don't think I'm going to start any new projects. But I do have a lot of video that I don't really know if it's useful or not, or if the angles are even right, or if it's just too much of randomness or not enough. So I think I'm going to go through that and spend most of my time today inside, just kind of going through what we shot and what we got, and then I'll make sure that I get some good video or at least pictures of the workbenches that we made. And if anybody wants any descriptions or anything, get those in the comments. I'll be very active in paying attention and respond to those. But in reality, I basically just figured out what size my area was and kind of went from there, using the tools I had. So I don't know if that's just amateur hour and I didn't plan it, or if it's because I'm so awesome that I don't need to plan it. So I don't know. But pretty much it's kind of like a lot of it's been up in my head. I put down measurements on paper and I try to just kind of be consistent throughout the process. So if it's gonna be 30 inches wide, it's 30 inches wide. I mean, and then everything revolves around that measurement. So I guess as we'll go along, I'll get better at sharing it and being more detailed and keeping people up to speed on what I'm doing. And most likely, part of my progression is I'll be better at just kind of planning things from start to finish before I even cut one piece of wood. That's kind of the goal, is to get it down on paper in such a perfect degree that it'll just work, maybe do a small prototype and then be done with it. But that's all part of the progression. So I got the workbenches done, I got my table saw up at I don't know, usable level, stomach level, I don't know. I got my miter saw ready, and I got some space to kind of organize the garage with. So looking forward to that. And again, day 3, we already got the workbenches done. I thought that would take a little longer, but it was just a lot of fun to be out in the garage and working my hands and being on my feet all day. So we'll continue that and we'll figure it out.
Alright, so as you can see, we've got the wood pile that was formerly just a big pile of mess kind of organized. Anything that was pretty small and I knew I'd just be getting again just from regular projects, I threw out. A lot of it I carried over from the old house, which we had a one-car garage back then, and I just kept it just because, but I don't think I need it. I got a pretty good stock of just random scrap that will hold me over, especially as I'm doing more projects. One a week will leave a lot of scrap on the floor, so we'll be good to go there. You can see it's starting to clear out a lot, but we're going to keep cleaning and get it organized so where it's actually functional space and we can use it pretty much just to do whatever project comes to mind.
Alright, morning of day 4. I'm going on a trip to go see my brother in Kentucky for a couple days, and I'm going camping with my dog in North Carolina for 4 days. So I had it planned a couple weeks before. I kind of knew that I wanted to do the wood project. Basically, once I left my job, I knew I was going to go on a trip of some kind. I might take a couple days after the camping and go camping somewhere else. I don't know. I might find an Airbnb by a lake. Who knows? Part of me is really excited to come back and start whatever first project I decide. So it might be a side where come Wednesday of this week from now, I'm just like, I want to get home and be in the wood shop.
we'll see. Just wanted to say, basement is still not clean. Um, I don't know if that's going to be a recurring theme or not, or if I'll actually just clean it one day. Garage is looking good, but I still have to get out there and clean up everything. I wanted to spend time getting my trip ready. So, doing that, gonna have fun, gonna take some pictures, gonna go see some wood chops, gonna try to look for some hardwood sources. And ultimately, I'm gonna be down there because I want to move south. Dean and I have about 4 or 5 more years in Ohio, but we want to get down south where it's a little warmer for her allergies, and I just like warm weather. So I'm kind of looking for a place where we can find, the acres. It sounds funny, but in reality, if the next recession's coming up, next 5 years or so, be at a perfect kind of dip in the market to kind of pick up something cheap for a lot of value. So that's the big picture, is to go look for basically a community and start with Asheville, North Carolina. There's a lot of places around there to kind of camp and things outside. So that's where I started, and we'll see. But I guess I will see you when I get back, and I'll have some video, just from the trip, because mostly, even though I won't be in the wood shop, I have a lot of things to kind of plan out in my head. Projects I want to do, what kind of projects I want to focus on, the name of the business. I haven't got to any of that yet. I've just been kind of waiting till I get back. Financially, everything's sorted out with the old company I was with, so I have everything that I need finally transferred over to me. And that's in a spot where I don't have any debt other than our mortgage payment each month, so allow me just to focus on woodworking for the next couple months. It's going to be an awesome trip, and I will look forward to seeing y'all when I get back.
Alright, so we made it camping. We're in the mountains of Blue Ridge Parkway in Asheville, North Carolina. Just set up camp, eat some steaks off the fire. Now we got Jay sleeping. Once we got here, we took probably a 2-hour hike up to Mount Pisgah. I don't know how to pronounce that. Spent 4 days in Kentucky with my brother. Just hanging out. We played racquetball, took Jay hiking, went and played golf yesterday. That was fun. And really did some research and stuff, and kind of watched a lot of YouTube on woodworking, ironically. But now I'm in the Pisgah National Forest, and I'm going to spend the next couple days here just kind of seeing what there is to do. Alright, so we're camping. I went into Asheville today, and lower this a little bit. Went into Asheville today and found a couple good wood places. One that's called Scrounger's Paradise had some really great hardwood and slabs on sale, and just a lot of cool stuff. So I'm probably gonna go back there and make sure I go home with some of the good stuff they had there. Gonna spend some time. You can see over there, I got some books from the local bookstore, some used $4 to $10 books on woodworking. Figured I'd just spend some time looking through those, see if I got any inspiration. And then I'm just working on the business plan for the woodworking, and coffee. Ooh, watch out.